Good evening, everyone. Yes, it's absolutely freezing out there. The roads are quite treacherous, actually. Anyway, right. Been getting quite a bit of hate in the old comments, which don't mind whatsoever. But what is concerning is some of the things that some of these faceless accounts are saying, and it really is disturbing. Like agreeing with but some of them are saying like, no, it's fine. You're still a child when you're 19 because she's just a teenager. Wow. I don't know how your parents brought you guys up, right? But you're certainly not a child when you're that age. Believe it or not. You know what I mean? People go out, go to work. People join the armed forces, like myself, like I did. Do you know what I mean? Done something positive with their life, right? You're certainly not a child at that age, right? They don't have kids driving cars and this and that and the other, right? It's pathetic, right? You can't drink till you're 18, stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? You can drink when you're 18 and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You're not a child, you're an adult. It's simple as that, right? But it's just these age is just a number type of dickheads, isn't it, right? Going on and on about, I shouldn't have said this, I shouldn't have said that, blah, blah. Let's get something straight. Pardon me. I never said I was going to do anything to anybody's child whatsoever. I said I'd do something to him in front of his child, which maybe I shouldn't have said that, right, in hindsight. But do you think that kid, that would have been the worst thing that kid's ever seen? Do you know what I mean? People are forgetting, right, the fact that this young kid, who apparently is 9 or something now, right, had to endure watching his own shit father, right, succumb to skag, right, and lose all his teeth. Do you not think that was, do you not think that's harmful to a young child to have to see one of the parents do that? Do you not? You know what I mean? Imagine you being a young kid having to look at your father and they're just absolutely riddled with skag, right? Teeth crumbling and falling out their mouths, looking like someone up The Walking Dead. Now that, I would say, was very, very harmful to a child. Do you know what I mean? Scary, in fact. That will last. Them images and memories will haunt that child for the remainder of their life, right? Through no fault of their own whatsoever. It's just because they had a selfish bum of a father, right, who pretends he's one of the cool kids. I was one of the cool... Right. You certainly weren't one of the cool kids, right? Because look where this got you. Do you know what I mean? Hanging about shops when you're an adult, right? Hanging about with minors when you're an adult, right? Getting in to narcotics and getting riddled to the point where you lose all your teeth, right? That, my friend, is not one of the cool kids whatsoever. You might think it's cool, but the little group you hung about with or hug about with or whatever, right? Believe me, we're not the cool kids. They were the dings, right? They're absolute scourge of every town. We've all got them. Every town's got them. There's the little bagheads over there, sat outside the shops, trying to pinch stuff, trying to bum off people. Do you know what I mean? Trying to impress the young minors, because that's all you have done. Do you know what I mean? So for anyone to come in here and start saying, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, let's have a look, right, at this fella taking skag constantly, losing all his tussy pegs, while you've got a little boy, right, that is the man that little boy is trying to look up to. Wow. So you're saying that is not damaging to a child? Regardless what I say, right, I'm always going to have dickheads on here, right, you shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't have, right? But the thing is, right, what I said was words, right? I will do that in front of your child, right? It's words. It's as simple as that, right? What that guy has done by, again, I'm using words. This guy has used actions, right? He's took the skag, right? He's lost all his tussy pegs, right? Looking like an absolute... Well, look at him now. He still looks like a big gormless oaf, right? Because of the teeth he has got now. Don't even fit in his big daft head, right? So imagine a child having to walk about saying, oh yeah, that's my dad. Do you know what I mean? Imagine a child remembering when your dad didn't have any teeth because he was out of his tits all the time. Do you know what I mean? Listen, you don't want to read it, right? But that's the cold, hard truth. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Yes, I might have said stuff. Words are words, right? Actions speak louder than words. Like I say, he's hung about there with minors. Well, I pretend to be one of the cool kids. Wow. Cool kids, right? Don't get addicted to skag. Lose all their teeth. Do not have minors, children, as girlfriends when they're an adult. Do not hang around shops on the bum, right? That's certainly not the cool kids. It is the scourge of every town, and we all know them. We've all got them in places in each town, and guess what? They are looked down on as the scum of the earth, and that was what you were part of. Probably still are. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, before people start jumping on me and saying this, that, and the other, especially these faceless dingbats, right, who are saying stuff like, no, it's fine. You're still a child when you're 19. Wow. Your parents must be so proud of you saying stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? What have they brought up? A little Sam Smith or something? Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, we still... You're not. Well, you might have a childlike brains, right? But you're certainly not a child at that age. Do you know what I mean? You need to live in the real world and get out of your box rooms, right? Because in the real world, when you're of an age like that, you should be working, providing, doing all these things, not hanging around shops, getting smacked out your tits, trying to impress young schoolgirls like yous lot do. Do you know what I mean? And for all yous lot, it's okay, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. And people saying, you need DBS. Fucking, do you not think I've got checks against me, right? Do you not think? I used to work with kids. I used to be football coach for kids, right, for many years. Do you know what I mean? All the checks that could be done were done against, well, for me to be able to do that role. Safeguarding, DBS, everything was done. You know what I mean? Sheriff, spot on. Of course you can. One of the safest blokes in the country. Not like yous lot. And some of these dingbats going on, we come on here because we want to find we catch predators and that. See, a lot of yous on here, faceless people who say this type of shit, right, talk absolute bollocks, right? Because at the end of the day, you pick and choose who you believe are predators. Even when there's cold, hard facts in front of you, you leave certain people alone, even when you know that they're predators and have got predatory behaviour. You just leave them alone, right? You just pick and choose who you want to. You try to decide who's a predator and who's not, and it doesn't work like that. You either are or you aren't. There's no in between. Do you know what I mean? So some of you dingbats, right, who commenting on here, need to have a fucking long hard look at yourself, because I'll tell you what, yous are the people whose computers need fucking checking, hiding all your fucking identities, and then deciding who you think is a predator and who's not. You're fucking scumbags, honest, a lot of yous. But again, if I was yous, I'd be fucking faced because I'd be fucking embarrassed to be little scumbags like yous. And again, it's you people, it's people like yous who do need checking out, because what have you got to hide? You just come on saying, oh yeah, we've got, come on, all the righteous, yeah, we're looking for predators, we do this, we do that. So what have you got to hide? Come on here and let us all know. Do you know what I mean? Absolute talk shite. Do you know what I mean? If you want to be cool, be like the sheriff. Bosh!